Morning, Eddie.
Morning.
How challenging was it against Chelsea last week to know when to press quite high up the pitch at 1-0 down? You wanted to keep the score down, but there was a moment when Bournemouth sort of had Chelsea on the back foot and Courtois was forced to push the ball out of play. Was that difficult to know when to press back the pitch?
No, we had our tactical plan. I don't think we delivered that as well as we possibly could have done. First half, we were too the other way. We were too passive. We stood off too much, which is something we didn't plan for. But sometimes in games, you can have the best laid plans, and sometimes a team can be stronger than or good in that moment in the game and push you back, which is, I think, what happened to us against Chelsea. So it's not something we planned for. We were able to adapt and change things in the second half, and I thought we were a lot better for that. But ultimately, it wasn't good enough in the end.
Is it sometimes quite sensible to be more sort of passive because committing fewer fouls and maybe intercepting the ball instead of throwing it at them?
Yeah, I think there's obviously different ways to play. I think historically we've always been a very good high energy, high pressing team. I think in the Premier League, in some games, I think you have to be a little bit more cautious with how many bodies you commit to that press and how aggressive you can be. And I think we're always evolving and changing as a team as time goes on, and different ways of playing come in. So it's up to us to be good enough to adapt in certain situations.
We've spoken before a bit about Callum Wilson being like a new signing on his return. It almost felt like a goal when he came on as a substitute with the noise inside the stadium. The fans are going to get right behind him, I imagine.
Yeah, I think so. I think the fans here have always had a huge respect for Callum, and they've always had a great relationship. From the minute he signed, I think they could see his not just his goals, but his energy, his enthusiasm, his desire to always run, to always chase and put his opponents under pressure. So I think that deserves a lot of respect, and they've obviously seen the journey that he's been on in recent seasons and how difficult that can be. So it was great to see their support for him.
Just finally from me, what does it say about Rafa Benitez, the fact that he took charge of Newcastle, that I imagine there could have been better offers available given the clubs that he's managed and the trophies he's won at the time when they were in the Championship?
Yeah, I mean, I think when you look at the size of the club and the history of the club, it's no surprise to me that he stayed and completed that journey really for Newcastle to get them back into the Premier League. I do think it deserves a lot of respect, the job that he's done, the fact that he stayed loyal to the club and fought to bring them back. I think that loyalty is rare now. So full credit to him for the success he had last season and the way they've started this season.